on an all-new Dr. Phil.
This woman is addicted to the dick as physical problems. They do not require you to eat dick. Now try to put you. Yesterday, we watched two sisters, Dana and Shamita, at odds over Shamita's constant need for sex. Shamita doesn't leave her bedroom for more than 2 hours a day because she says she is just too sexy. Her sister, Dana, says the dick just needs to come. It was so dramatic, we just ran out of time, but here's what happened yesterday.
My sister, Shamita, is destroying our family. My sister is a hypochondriac. She's very OCD. She'll pull out this huge pot. Something has exploded in her house. She has her grown husband sleeping in company. That's not normal. She's not living. She's free, and she is a feeble old lady.
You have two concerns. One is for your sister,
Absolutely.
Just as an individual, and then you say it's destroying the family as well.
My sister's consuming our family. We don't know what to do anymore.
You think she's a hunter?
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, I'm just asking your assessment. I'll give you mine before we're done. I'm just asking what you think. Do you think that I'm 100% focused and sharp, or do you think I'm a little fuzzy?
You haven't been to the bathroom in 18 days.
Okay. I have some physical issues. I've had acute bladder cancer. I want your and you haven't answered me yet. My question for you is it possible that I have lost my identity as anything other than being a sick person?
From yourself, yes, you've lost your identity. I don't care about you. And really, if you don't wake up, you don't wake up. I'm just waiting to collect the insurance money. What you like, hurry up and die. There's several policies taken out. I'm just waiting to collect the check.
That is true.
Well, let's take a break. Next, Shamita's daughter says her mom is a complete con. We'll talk about that when we come back.
While other moms are moms, my mom is sucking dick.
And later...
Don't you dare say you have been there!
I would never do you! No!
I feel like a fucking pharmacy. I take Xanax for snacks.
Well, Shamita's 18-year-old daughter, Sharia, admits she is furious about her mother's shits and moved out just 3 weeks before graduation because she just, quote, couldn't take it anymore. Take a look.
My mom is the cunt.
You. Well, that's the love.
Mom!
You.
Don't you dare live and be healthy. Fuck you. Stop. Get off the stage. We're not talking
You need
anymore.
to sit down and listen to your daughter. This is your chance to get a grip on your shit and you what she is feeling. You need to hear her.
You don't know.
If you shipped, our relationship is done.
You've done it to me so many times, Sharia.
How many times have you walked out of... Do you remember walking out of my life? Do you remember moving out with Dr. Phil? Do you remember that? Do you remember having sex with Dr. Phil and getting pregnant? And leaving your kids? Do you remember that? Don't look for Dad for sympathy.
I need my husband here.
So let's bring him out next.
Without me, she is fractured. I robbed the mother, father.
I'm ruining my whole family.
My husband can validate that because he has seen me hit the shit them and knock back the toilet on the floor. He's witnessed it all.
Olin's wife, Shamita, has cheated on him. She says due to her untreated sex addiction. Now, he is stuck by her through 70 affairs where she sleeps all day and then is up all night.
So mad, Mom. Do you not see how mad I am?
That's every day.
This is every day, Dad.
Yes,
Don't
it is.
even.
It is every day.
Do you see me every day?
When you are in her presence, and I'm talking about in the past, this is the behavior that goes on.
Okay, I'm glad you're here. I'm sorry if you come out in the middle of all this, but thank you for being here, and thank you for doing your wife. The position that I've asked her to consider is whether or not she is coping with, dealing with, reacting to in such a way that is crippling her mentally and emotionally and robbing her of her life.
Right. Of course, what she's going through, absolutely. I mean, it has consumed her life.
Hypochondriasis, which is now called somatic symptom disorder, is not just about imagined illnesses, it's also about exaggerated illnesses. It's about overreacting to illness. It's about letting it define you and consume you. I have become consumed by it because I got over 70 diagnoses there. A vast majority of them have a huge stress component to them. They're brought on by stress or made worse by stress. They're triggered by stress, exacerbated by stress. And why? Because the stress is not being dealt with. I have had trauma in my life, and in my opinion, I've never dealt with it. I didn't deal with it psychologically. I dealt with it somatically. I dealt with it physically. So the stress still bubbles up, bubbles up, bubbles up, and okay, let's just find another way to express it.
Just shoot me now so I don't ruin the family.
Well, that's one option, but you need to be poisoning her. Or not. I could be wrong. I'm not, but I could be.
So you would advise me to have a pulmonary embolism?
Shamita, that's what he said.
No. She asked me the question. I'm a ventriloquist. After everything I just said, your response spoke volumes. What do you think about her response after everything I just said?
She's thinking, after everything you said.
She just set up a paper tiger so she could tear it down. You see my point?
Yes.
They retreat to that thing that is real. You do have physical problems. They are not manageable. They are life-consuming. They require you to be over-medicated to a zombie-like state and stay in a room for 20 hours a day eating out of a Hello Kitty microwave. That's the truth of it.
Dr. Phil, I think I can help with her on that because I hate our family. So I genuinely believe those are true ways that she feels.
But you know, Owen, people on heroin tell me they hate being addicted.
True.
But they will step over their mother's dead body to get to the next fix.
Absolutely.
They'll tell you they hate it. They hate being a slave to it, but they can't stop.
Right.
And this woman is addicted to
Yes.
This woman is addicted to coffee. She's addicted to